The Clover Hill JV Cavaliers take the road games to LC Bird to face off with the Skyhawks and what would prove to be a good matchup. Clover Hill receives the opening kickoff with the ball down deep in Cavalier territory. The opening drive for the offense stayed on the ground attack with quarterback Andrew Olson along with Austin Fry and Andrew Oliver pushing the Cavaliers down the field. Olson would try the air attack, but the Skyhawks picked off the pass, forcing the Clover Hill defense to take to the field. Connor Donnelly would answer the call as he shot through the Skyhawk line to make the sack. Then it's Chris Lowe and Austin Fry putting a halt to the Bird running back. Donnelly, Dean Fournier, and Andrew Oliver made the stop on 3rd and long, forcing the Skyhawks to punt away. Clover Hill's offense couldn't make any progress, and they would return the ball 4 plays later. And after the Skyhawk return, the Bird offense again faced the Cavalier defense with good field position. Chris Lowe and Andrew Oliver teamed up again to stop the run, and although the Skyhawks made some movement downfield, the Cavalier defense, with stops like sacks from Christian Conklin and Connor Donnelly, pushed the Skyhawks back and the game into the second quarter. Donnelly and Conklin would open the second quarter of play with the same move, crushing the Bird quarterback, and the Cavaliers would again take over after the Bird punt. But Clover Hill was making little progress on offense as well, and the Skyhawks once again received the punt and would end up with the ball near midfield. The first half continued to be a defensive one battle. Ryan Melton, Oliver, and Donnelly again stepping up for the Clover Hill defense. Austin Fry returned the Skyhawk punt to give the Clover Hill offense some of its best field starting position of the night. Andrew Olson connected with Oliver to get the Cavalier offense to their own 48-yard line. But the Skyhawks once more were able to stop the advance of the Cavaliers. And the defensive dominance of both teams would carry the game into the halftime mark. The teams, neither offense being able to make any progress, still tied at 0. Herbert Bird made the touchdown-saving tackle on the opening kickoff of the second half. The Skyhawks would work their way down to the Clover Hill 20-yard line, but got no further as the Cavalier defense took the plays from Coach Ricky Brown and on 4th and 11 stopped the Skyhawks with another sack from Donnelly. The Cavaliers started their drive with Olson connecting with Marcus Wilson. But once more, the defense would win the fight for yardage, and the Skyhawks took over, taking the punt from Donnelly on their own 35-yard line. The Skyhawks would strike first with their opening play of the drive, finding a weak spot in the Cavalier line, and Bird scores with a 65-yard run downfield. Dean Fournier would block the extra point attempt, keeping the Cavalier deficit at 6 points. Austin Fry put the Cavaliers right back in the game with the 80-yard kickoff return that came during the tape change. The Clover Hill extra point attempt was called no good. You be the judge, and the teams were once again tied at 6. The Skyhawks gained little on their next possession and returned the ball by foot to the Cavaliers. Clover Hill again was having no real luck on offense and unable to develop any plays to move downfield. Then Olson would look down the sidelines for Thane Bruce, go to the air, and get picked off by the Skyhawks. Bird now taking over, the third quarter ticker winding down, with the Skyhawks this time advancing down the field, moving the ball on the ground attack. The Skyhawks looking good early in the drive. Then Bird would try the air attack, but there was no success. Good defensive play from Kenny White stopped any movement there. The Skyhawks would then turn the ball over. The Cavaliers getting the ball with KB Payne making the recovery for Clover Hill. Cavalier offense steps up once again. Marcus Wilson picking up several yards on the run around the end. And then it's Andrew Oliver on the pitch from Olson to tack on more yardage. But Clover Hill had its own problems holding on to the ball, and Bird recovers the drop from the exchange between Olson and Donnelly. The Cavalier defense would be called upon once again, and again would make the stand with strong plays by most of the line, and a big sack coming from Josh Carey, driving Bird back down the field. And then it's Stanley Morant on the big slam to Bird's quarterback that forced the fumble picked up by Ryan Melton, who carried it almost all the way to the end zone. However, the ball was brought back to the spot of the sack on an inadvertent whistle call, and the Clover Hill offense takes over with just over 2 minutes left in the game. Andrew Olson managed to gain a little momentum for his offense, but on the next play, Andrew Oliver on the carry would have the ball pop free, and the Skyhawks cover the ball to take over inside Cavalier territory. The Skyhawk offense now seemed to find success in the air and on the ground, and on this drive, with time running down, would close in on the Clover Hill goal line. The Bird quarterback had the Skyhawks to the Clover Hill 12-yard line and well within field goal range. But the Cavalier defense had not given up yet. Austin Fry would throw the Skyhawks back for a huge loss with a stop on the running play. The Skyhawks had time for one last play, and they would go to the air. The Skyhawk receiver looking to have come down short of the goal line, but it gets ruled a touchdown by the guys in the stripes, and Bird gets the win in a heartbreaker. Skyhawks 12, Cavaliers 6.